This week on Geek Crash Course, we're here to kill Sarah Connor.
What?
Sarah Connor. We need to terminate her.
Okay.
Do not
Be over
run.
here while you're doing your terminating.
Don't run. Do not run. Don't, no. The Terminator franchise began with the 1984 film in which a resistance fighter from the future, Kyle Reese, travels back in time to protect Sarah Connor from the deadly T-800 Terminator, a robot covered in synthetic human flesh. Time travelers can't bring back technology or clothing, but the biological skin of the Terminator protects them from the time travel process.
The Terminator hunts Reese and Connor, and in the process, Reese reveals that Sarah is the future mother of the Resistance's leader, John Connor, a brilliant strategist and military mind who has driven the machines led by deadly sentient computer Skynet back. Skynet, having a bit of a kernel panic, sends the Terminator back to kill Sarah.
Reese and Connor are able to destroy the Terminator in a hydraulic press, but Reese is killed in the fight. Sarah drives off, now pregnant with Reese's son, the embryonic John Connor. But it's revealed in 1991's Terminator 2 Judgment Day that a company called Cyberdyne Systems were able to retrieve one of the T-800's processors, as well as an arm, and are back engineering technology, hastening the rise of Skynet.
A T-1000, a liquid metal Terminator that can form itself into a variety of shapes, including knives and stabbing weapons, is dispatched back in time to eliminate the now 10-year-old John Connor. The Resistance sends back a reprogrammed T-800 back to protect the boy. Together, they break the now militarized and slightly loopy Sarah out of an asylum, take the fight to Cyberdyne, and destroy the T-1000, the Cyberdyne chip and arm, and, sadly, the badly damaged but still friendly T-800. Judgment Day is halted, but only temporarily.
The Terminator franchise exists at least in part due to a dream James Cameron had while suffering a high-grade fever. He saw the image of a chromed metal skeleton rising from a fire and used this image as the basis for the Terminator endoskeleton. There's also the whole Harlan Ellison lawsuit thing, but let's move on. 2003's Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines is not good, but adds some new concepts to the series canon, such as the TX, an anti-Terminator Terminator, which is a T-800-style endoskeleton covered in T-1000-style liquid metal and filled with a wide array of weaponry.
The film's new backstory includes the death of Sarah Connor due to cancer, leaving an older John alone and trying to stay off the grid. Skynet sends the TX back to kill Connor's lieutenants, discovering John in the process.
T3 ends with a postponed Judgment Day arriving, John Connor and future wife Kate Brewster hiding in a bunker to ride out the apocalypse. Together, they begin forming the anti-machine Resistance. Beyond that, it's basically just really bad jokes.
2009's Terminator Salvation ditches the time travel aspect, taking place in the future during the war against Skynet and the Terminators, including gigantic Megazord-sized versions, roving hunter-killer drones, self-driving murder motorcycles, and the return of the T-800 thanks to some CGI face replacement. The story revolves around John Connor and the Resistance dealing with experimental Terminator human cyborg Marcus Williams. It's pretty much just explosions.
Yeah. Meanwhile on TV, the Terminator series continued along an alternate post-T2 timeline in Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles. The series featured the adventures of a time-displaced John and Sarah Connor sent forwards in time, ostensibly to postpone Sarah's death by cancer, to battle the rise of Skynet with the aid of Cameron, a female-formed Terminator reprogrammed by the Resistance. Together, they run from the law as well as several Skynet Terminators, including the surprisingly clever Cromartie. The series did some great work with the pre-existing continuity, but sadly only lasted 2 seasons, ending on a cliffhanger.
The whole franchise was sort of left on a cliffhanger, but we're headed towards some sort of reboot relaunch thing with an upcoming movie, Terminator Genesis, and a new TV show that's as yet untitled. So, get your metal detectors ready.
Yeah, I should probably stop writing these.
We should get a machine to do it.
Yeah, we should trust some robots. Robots. I'm writing scripts. I am a robot that writes scripts now. Script. There are a bunch of Terminator comics, mainly published by Dark Horse. In the 1990s, there were several crossovers between Dark Horse and other comics properties, Terminator included. As a result, Superman, RoboCop, some aliens, a Predator or two, and more have battled Skynet and the machines.
Okay, so the Terminator series is Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. The first film is one of the greatest sci-fi thrillers ever produced. The second is maybe the greatest American action film ever made. The rest of the franchise is basically professional fan fiction.
That said, Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles is extremely high-quality, professional fan fiction. The show takes its time putting the pieces on the board, but the later introduction of Kyle Reese's brother Derek leads to one of the greatest scenes in the entire franchise. Go watch it. You will be extremely mad there isn't a third season. Welcome to the club.
Oh, and Daenerys Targaryen, Emilia Clarke, is set to take on the role of Sarah Connor in the upcoming 5th film Terminator Genisys. We're preemptively putting it here because that's going to rock. The Terminator franchise has also inspired several theme park rides, including Terminator X, a laser battle for salvation, a laser tag course, and T23D Battle Across Time, a theme park ride featuring animatronics like the clunkier T70 and 3D CGI creations like the T1 which is as 90s as it sounds.
What's your favorite model of murderous Terminator robot? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe for more Geek Crash Course.
Until next week, if you have any questions, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, geekcrashcourse.com.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time
on Geek Crash Course.
I feel like I should have a joke here.
I don't have a gag. I got nothing.
Oh! Hustle Vista, baby! We nailed it. That was us nailing it.
Yeah.
Sarah Connor, we need to terminate her.